We got a new bike. It's the NAKTO Folding Ox. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Erock Rodz, and we are trying out this new bike. We got a new bike, the NAKTO Folding Ox. NAKTO, I hope I'm saying that correctly. They reached out to me. They sent out the bike for me to review. So we're testing it out right now. We're doing our first impressions. I'm just kind of riding aimlessly right now. Just trying to get a feel for the bike. See how it maneuvers, how it handles. We're gonna stop and take a look at the bike when we get to the park, but I'm kind of just riding around right now. It is not a high performance e-bike. It's more in the affordable e-bike category. The bike feels good, it feels solid, but you could tell that, you know, they had to cut on different things to keep the prices low, keep it in the affordable area. But for the price and what you get for the bike, it's not bad. It's more of a pedal bike, in my opinion. It's one of the fat tire folding e-bikes. So just to go over the specs a little bit, it has a 500 watt motor and a 48 volt system with a 12 amp hour battery, and it has mechanical disc brakes. So this is a slight uphill. Let's see how it handles. Oh, and by the way, I'm riding in pedal assist 4 at the moment. 4 out of 5 pedal assists. It's getting up this hill at a decent pace. Oh, and we're pedaling. We'll test out the throttle too. Mind you, this is not, we're not on a full charge at the moment. We'll do another ride when the battery's maxed out and test the top speeds and everything. So right now we're just getting our first impressions. So what's interesting about this bike is that none of my other bikes have this setting, I guess, is that the throttle speed is controlled by the pedal assist level that you're in. So if you're in pedal assist 1, the throttle is only going to top out at, you know, the like 6 miles per hour, 8 miles per hour, whatever the top speed is for that. So if I want to go full throttle alone, I have to put it to pedal assist 5. I'm going to turn on my GPS app too, because I feel like the onboard screen, the speed is not matching the actual speed. So this is bizarre. This is something I've never experienced before. The speed on the GPS is actually saying that it's higher than the speed on the display by like 3 miles per hour. So there might be something with like the settings, like the tire settings, that we'd have to change. See, it says 14 on the display and it said 17 on the GPS. So we're pedaling 21, 23. So let's pull over and take a look at the bike, and we'll go do a quick walkthrough of the bike. Oh, I'm stepping over, but it's stepped through. Okay. Alright, so this is it. It's the NAKTO Folding Ox. I hope I'm saying that name right. NAKTO. But yeah, it's a decent looking bike. I don't mind the looks at all. It's like I said, it's a folding fat tire e-bike. Things that stand out to me are the high-rise handlebars, the brown saddle, and these orange, like, inner wheel, whatever they're called, like orange accents in the wheel. It's a 500 watt motor. It's a 48 volt 12 amp hour battery. It comes with front suspension, which is nice. It's got some decent travel. It felt pretty comfortable going off some of the bumps. It does not have any rear suspension. It comes with a front headlight. It comes with 2 fenders, but I had a little trouble taking off the bolts to put on the front fender, so I didn't put it on for now. I'll try to put it on later. It comes with folding pedals, so you can flip these and fold them. And like I said, the bike folds, so you could store it in tighter spaces. Like I said, it's in the affordable e-bike price categories. There's a lot of bikes in this category. It's hard to stand out, and it looks like they're trying to with some of the accents and details they have on this bike. And it's a fairly comfortable ride. One thing is that it does have a smaller It seems like the chainring is pretty small. I don't know exactly how much it is. You do feel like you start to ghost pedal a little early when you're riding, and it seemed to me like the top speed topped out a little low. So we're going to play with the settings and see if we could get the top speed to go any higher. For a 500 watt motor, we should be able to get speeds over 20 miles per hour. But yeah, that's a quick look. Let's continue riding. It has a pretty generic display, it looks like, but it has some nice settings which other bikes don't have, where you could like view the current, you could see the volts. Take a quick look. Trip, volts, odometer. All right, let's ride. All right, I'm just gonna pin it on throttle. It's on pedal assist 5, so it should be maxed. There's a slight incline here. It's not getting up very quickly. Yeah, I feel like it could go more. Like something's holding it back, so we have to check the settings. Let's just do the same thing, but with the pedaling. And at this point, I'm pedaling, but it's getting pretty ghosty. Okay, let's go down this hill. Mechanical disc brakes feel like mechanical disc brakes, basically. They're not going to be as tough as, not as good as hydros, but that's something that they had to cut to keep the prices low. I mean, the fat tires feel pretty good. The fat tires along with the front suspension is not bad. One thing that I do notice is that I feel like the bike is made for taller riders, with a high-rise handlebars, and then the seat post, I'm literally in the lowest position possible, and I'm still tippy-toeing. I think in the lowest setting, it's like 33 inches off the ground. Most of my bikes are around like 30 inches, so that's something to consider. Make sure, anytime you have like these, I guess like this BMX style handlebars, make sure you tighten down these screws really well, because when I first tried out the bike, I did not tighten them down as much as I should, and my handlebars were going front and back, and it was not safe. So just make sure you do that. Okay. See, you can see the travel. Let's do this hill test real quick. All right, we're gonna go from a dead stop, throttle only, and see the top speed. All right, ready, go. It is creeping up there. This is one of the bikes that I feel like you'll have to pedal to assist it to get up the hills, but it's going up at 8 miles per hour according to the on-screen, and 9 miles per hour on GPS. Okay, we'll do it with pedal assist. I'm sure that'll be better. Those disc brakes, not great, but they do the job. So we're in max pedal assist 5, and let's try to go up this hill. Definitely faster when you're pedaling. Maybe I'll drop down a gear. Yeah, it would hit like 13 miles per hour going up the hill. Let's keep riding. So, any of my old school followers will know that I had the Electric XP 1.0 step through, and this bike is probably most comparable to that bike. They feel very similar. Like I said, I had the 1.0, which did not have front suspension. So first impressions, it's an affordable e-bike. So you're basically not getting the best of the best in terms of specs. But the bike does offer some cool things that stand out. Some of the aesthetics definitely stand out to me. It performs very similarly to like the electric XP, those e-bikes. It's not a bad option. Anyone that's new to e-bikes I'm sure would have a blast with this bike. Oh, I didn't mention, it has a thumb throttle. All my other e-bikes have twist throttles, but it's fine. Like I was saying, this would be great for anyone first trying out e-bikes, maybe just getting into the e-bike scene. They don't want to spend too much at once. You know, this is a decent option. It's got enough power for, you know, the beginners that aren't looking to go crazy top speed like the class 3 speeds. Enough power and torque to get up the hills just fine. See, going up this on a manual bike, nobody would have fun with. But this is taking it going up just fine. Yeah, this is a bike that I actually I feel like I wouldn't mind pedaling at lower speeds. Not at the high speeds, because then you start to ghost pedal. It has 20 by 4-inch tires. It's got a horn. Initially, when I first tried it, this like very upright seating position seemed awkward to me, because most of my bikes I'm like leaning forward, like my handlebars are low, I'm in a more aggressive stance. But this is pretty dang comfortable. Alright guys, so we're gonna end it here. If you enjoyed the content, please consider subscribing. Hit the thumbs up button, it really helps with the channel. And we will catch you on the next ride. Alright guys, ride on.